We all have conflict, sometimes every day. Conflict can arise from a simple misunderstanding to an even more extreme, like your mom asking you to do the dishes right after you gotten home from work. The reason I chose the topic managing interpersonal conflict is because I wanted to better improve my problem solution skills when engaging in future conflict. So let's start off by discussing what is interpersonal conflict. Then we will look at the 3 styles of managing conflict and finalize with strategies to better manage conflict. So what is interpersonal conflict? According to the book Communication Principles of a Lifetime, written by Stephen Beebe, Susan Beebe, and Diana Ivy, published in 2013, interpersonal conflict is the struggle that occurs when 2 people can't agree to meet their needs. There are 2 types of conflict. One is constructive, and this is the best. Here, people work together to meet their differences and build new insight. And number 2 is destructive, and this is the worst. People normally don't come to a win-win solution. For the past year, I have been involved in a destructive confrontation, interpersonal conflict, with a girl from our school, and it all started when she decided to put me under the category everybody wants to steal my men. And I have tried in the past to communicate with this person, and that led to nowhere. And I then find out she was bashing negative comments about me around the school and disregarding how I felt. So let's make a quick pause so that I can discuss with you guys the 3 styles of managing conflict so you can see what pathway each of us took. So according to the book, there are 3 styles of managing conflict. Number 1 is non-confrontational, and a person who does this is more of a passive person, and they tend to avoid or give in to the other person being perceived as incompetent. Number 2 is confrontational, and this person is more aggressive. They try to take hold and dominate the situation, making it a win-lose, and that leads to nowhere. And the last is best, cooperative, and people here are more assertive, trying to meet their differences and come to an ultimate goal with possible solutions. So back to my story about the girl bashing about me. I chose the non-confrontational, saying that I didn't care, when in reality it was hurtful, while she chose a confrontational, aggressive style, obviously. Yesterday I came across with this person, and she got very upset after I said hi to her boyfriend, saying why would I effing say hi to him, and just getting upset with him. So let's make a quick pause right here. So far we have discussed interpersonal conflict, then we looked at the 3 styles of managing conflict. So let's finalize with strategies to better manage conflict. According to the book, some strategies to better manage conflict are to become more assertive and work on possible solutions to come to an ultimate goal, and put your feelings and emotions aside. Another one is plan what you're going to say before you say it, and do a little self-talk if possible. Also maintain eye contact and emphasize on non-verbal messages and cues, and avoid derogatory language, and just ultimately try to understand the other person and consider their needs. So back to the story, knowing what I know now, I chose to avoid a confrontational argument with this person, because in the book it says that you should wait for the right time and place when engaging in a conflict if possible, so I decided to wait. But in the future, if I ever come across a conflict like this, I would obviously follow the strategies on the book and become more assertive and just try to understand the other person and how we can work together to meet a goal. So now you know what is interpersonal conflict, and you know the 3 styles of managing conflict and strategies to better manage conflict. And I will leave you with this quote by Max Lucado saying, "Conflict is inevitable, but combat is optional."